You know, I honestly thought we had to wait for Pokemon Home to get regional forms in our game, but they actually put a couple regional forms that you can get in Pokemon Legends Z-A, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get them. The first Pokemon we're going to be getting you is Galarian Slowpoke. Now, during main mission 14, after you win the Canary Quiz Wiz contest, you know, the one where you do the quiz minigame and you follow her insane fan around to figure out all the stuff about her. After that, when you open up your map, you'll see a side mission located all the way here by Wild Zone 10. So when you head over there, you'll then talk to this NPC, which will initiate side mission number 39, which is called Slowpoke for Slowpoke. Now for this quest, you just have to give him a regular Slowpoke, and you can catch a Slowpoke from either going to Wild Zone 10, or you can catch one from Wild Zone 11. They're really not hard to find because they both appear during the morning and the night. Now, if you already have a Slowpoke in your party, which you probably do, you can skip this step and just trade it to this NPC. After that, he'll give you a Galarian Slowpoke in exchange, completing the side mission, as well as 1,000 Pokegold, 1 pearl that you could sell, and a power belt. And this is the only way to get a Galarian Pokemon while Pokemon Home has no connectivity to this game until later. So, quick fun fact, the reason why the Galarian Slowpoke has the nickname Spicy is because Galarian Slowpoke's tail is actually spicy from Pokemon Shield's Pokédex, which says, because Galarian Slowpoke eat the seeds of plant that grows only in Galar, their tails have developed a spicy flavor. So there's just some little fun lore for you if you remember playing Pokemon Sword or Shield. Now, of course, Galarian Slowpoke has 2 evolutions, Galarian Slowking and Galarian Slowbro. In order to get those evolutions, let's talk about side mission number 75, which is some unusual Pokemon. In order to unlock side mission 75, you need to start main mission number 26, which is called an invitation from the SBC. Then you can open up your map and head over to the Vert District area inside the court near Wild Zone 1, where you'll go over and talk to this specific NPC. In order to start side mission 75, you'll enter a battle with this NPC, and they're going to use Galarian Slowbro and Galarian Slowking. However, if you have a Ghost, Ground, or Dark type Pokemon, it'll make it a lot easier, or, you know, just an overleveled Pokemon to completely nuke them. After you defeat this NPC, you'll then be given a Galarica Cuff or a Galarica Wreath, as well as 3,200 Pokegold. Now, these evolutionary items will allow you to evolve your Galarian Slowpoke into either Galarian Slowbro or Galarian Slowking. And before everyone asks in the comments, you can't get a shiny Galarian form Slowpoke no matter what you do, as the game has shiny locked it, and there's no way to convert a regular Slowpoke into a Galarian Slowpoke, if that makes sense. All you have to do is go into your items, and if you equip the Galarica Cuff onto your Slowpoke, it'll then have a evolution screen, and you'll get a Galarian Slowbro. And if you put the Galarica Wreath onto Slowpoke, you will then get a Galarian Slowking. And like I mentioned, you only get 1 per game, so if you have a friend who doesn't care about it, maybe you can ask them, or you can join our Discord down in the description below and just trade Pokemon in general, because that's a great place to go, and we have an awesome community. The next regional form that we're going to be getting is the Galarian Stunfisk, which, you know, still is such a strange looking Pokemon to this day. In order to start this mission, you're going to have to unlock main mission number 24 first, which means you have to clear all the main missions of 21, 22, 23, those rogue mega evolutions, and then talk with Corbeau. Then if you open up your map, you'll see side mission 72 show up, which is going to be find my Galarian Stunfisk. Head over to this location, which can be found in the border of the North and South Boulevard, and then you'll be given this mission by Terry. After you accept the side mission, you then need to go to Wild Zone 11 to find this Galarian Stunfisk. And at first, it's a little annoying because there's other Stunfisk in the ground, and you know, you just keep getting into battle, and they're very aggressive for some reason. However, I was able to finally find my Stunfisk over here in this location, which was disguised as a Pokeball, but it wasn't having a normal glow like the regular Pokeballs we find in the overworld. Once you're done, go back to Terry, and then you'll get a reward of 800 Pokédollars, 1 max revive, 1 power weight, and you'll get Galarian Stunfisk. That is another Pokemon without using Pokemon Home. So if you're avoiding your side quests, you should probably do them. Seriously, just to get these. Now, the next Pokemon we're going to be getting is not a Galarian form, but actually an Alolan form. But before we get into the Alolan Raichu quest, I do have to mention this right now. There's a previous mission, side mission 107, that is going to require you to have a very powerful Pikachu. And if you didn't catch a Pikachu, it's simply just in Wild Zone 3, but I'm sure everyone who watches all the shiny guides I put on my channel in the 100% shiny Wild Zone guides already knows this, right? Let me know if you've been watching those videos. So let me just explain quickly how to do that. So once you're in the post game, you're going to see a side mission 107 show up on your map, which is going to be located right over here. Now this mission specifically, you're going to have to battle your Pikachu against this trainer's Pikachu. So you want to make yourself a very, very strong Pikachu. This fight is a little insane because their Pikachu knows the TM Dig and always one-shots me. Now, I was looking for the TM Dig in my TMs and I thought I had it, but I didn't. However, if you want to get the TM Dig, all you have to do is head over to this location on your map right by this NPC, talk to them, and you'll receive the TM Dig. And the strategy that you're supposed to do is when the enemy uses Dig, you use Dig afterwards, so they miss and then you hit their Pikachu. However, I learned that by using moves that buff up my defenses and lower the enemy's attack, I was actually able to survive Dig, and it taught me something a little interesting about the game. And I actually did beat this Pikachu on hard mode. So I completed this side quest, got myself a light ball, which is a very good item for Pikachu, experience candies, etc., and Poke Dollars. And why did I even bother mentioning this side mission to you? Well, the next side mission is side mission 108 called Alolan Raichu, which is also going to be unlocked at the exact same time as the previous side mission that I just talked about. And I went to this one first, and my mistake was not doing the one before. For this one, you have to go ahead and talk to this lady outside of Corsarico Inc. You'll see her because she's standing right there with an Alolan Raichu. Now, when you talk to her, it is going to initiate side mission 108, which is basically going to be you having to use a powerful Raichu on your team to battle against her Alolan Raichu. And this is a 1v1 battle. Because you did the last mission, now you have an overpowered Pikachu that you just have to evolve into Raichu with a Thunderstone. And because you are in the post game now while doing this quest, if you need a Thunderstone, all you have to do is just head over to the Stone Emporium and just buy one. They're right there. And boom, now you can do the 1v1 against the Alolan Raichu. And when you defeat this Alolan Raichu, you then will get a reward of 500 Pokemon Gold, Tomato Berries, Pomeg Berries, and then she's going to want to trade you. So then you just trade with her your Raichu, and now you have an Alolan Raichu in your game. According to the Pokemon website, they did mention that there are going to be other forms that are going to be able to be transferred into this game. As you can see, there is a Hisuian Avalugg in the screenshot, as well as a Hisuian Goodra. However, there's no current way of obtaining them now. Maybe they're going to be in the DLC, but we're just going to have to wait until Pokemon Home is compatible. But if you're watching this in the future and it is, well, then just transfer these Pokemon in. Now that you got your regional forms, you should check out this video right over here. Seriously, do it.